everyone, Jeff Bache here, and thank you for checking out one of my videos about the Gym Leader Challenge format. If you're interested in getting into the format, there's a couple things you'll need to know. First, Gym Leader Challenge is a monotype format, which means you have to pick one Pokemon type and build your deck around it. It's a singleton format, meaning that you can't play more than one card of the same name in your 60-card deck. Lastly, no rules box Pokemon are allowed, so you can't play any EX, V, V-Star, Radiant Pokemon, or the like. Gym Leader Challenge is definitely my favorite way to play the Pokemon TCG. If you're enjoying the content, I would appreciate it if you could take a second and like and subscribe to the channel. Every little bit goes a long way in helping the channel grow. Thank you and enjoy.
So we're going to start off with Lost Zone and Devo-Noir, kind of the psychic matchup. And we're just going to, because we spent a little bit of time talking today, we're just going to jump kind of into
some
it.
games. We're playing some familiar decks,
We're playing familiar decks. We'll just talk about some of the key cards. So I'm playing Devo-Noir here. And, we'll put our faces on while we're shuffling so people know. So I'm playing a Devo-Noir Devolution deck, and the idea is that Devo-Noir allows you to move counters from your opponent's Pokemon in any way you'd like. And so since you have that control with Devo-Noir, it really plays well with Devolution TM, which devolves all of your opponent's Pokemon by one stage. So you can kind of meticulously craft your board in a way using a lot of spread Pokemon that put damage counters on things to then just kind of take a multiple prize turn. And then some of the great things about this deck is that it pivots really well as well. Gallade is a powerful attacker, and Giratina is another card that we're playing. Is also another pretty good attacker. It does 130 damage for 3 energy, but it also can come back and put some damage counters on things if it's in the discard bin. So that's the Devo-Noir build. Tell us about Lost Zone, just kind of the key cards, what you're trying to do.
Yeah, so Lost Zone really just is kind of like a one-trick pony. There's lots of cards that get you there. I actually thought that I'd re-sleeved a couple cards, and I was afraid that I'd left them at home. It was Sableye and Comfy.
Yeah.
Because I had some sleeves split on me. But they're here. So yeah, Sableye is kind of like a do-nothing Pokemon unless there's 10 cards in your Lost Zone. At which point you're able to, for 1 energy, place 12 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon. So the idea is that you might fall 1 or 2 prizes behind, but through recursion and card advantage, you're able to keep bringing back Sableye and keep putting 12 counters over and over and over again to a point where your opponent can't come back after losing 2 or 3 of their Pokemon that they've invested energy and evolution into.
Yeah, so this is definitely a matchup that we've played before. This was actually the finals of one of our locals leagues recently. And Sableye was too powerful. My Pokemon are small and squishy, and your Pokemon do 12 damage counters per turn once you get set up. And it was tough. So I'm excited to see. I'm a little bit more seasoned with the deck now. Excited to see how we do. So head or tails, what you got?
Heads.
All right, tails it is. I think we'll go second, even though both of our decks are Marshadow decks here. Cool. We got maybe our worst basic, but it might be our best basic here. Set up some of them prizes. All right, let's get to it. Game 1, Psychic Lost Zone versus Psychic Devo-Noir. I have Giratina to start, Distortion Door. You have maybe the perfect start, Comfy in the action.
It's really good.
All right, start us off.
Drawing cards. It's so fair. All right, we will start off with an Acrobike. So Lost Zone decks are kind of full of fluff.
Look at the top 2, put 1 into your hand, 1 into the discard.
And discard the other card. That's right.
Yeah.
Discard a Bannet.
Ooh, okay.
We're going to play a Level Ball and see what's in the deck. Pardon me while I hunt for a second.
Ooh, and the Beishi Award for the most important thing to do on turn 1, check your deck.
So many games.
Right. Yeah, I think the Beishis were a success. Oh, a lot of fun with that.
That's good stuff. I'm glad that we had some engagement from our audience too.
Yeah,
feels good.
Yeah, it's weird. I think people are more engaged with talking about GLC than they actually care about playing it sometimes. It makes me think about just doing maybe a podcast instead at some point.
I mean, I think some of that's just like the lack of. I don't want to sit here and harp on one thing, but like the lack of online client.
Yeah, if only we had an online client.
And I've played so I'm not actually much of a Pokemon player, despite having played in 1999 and judged in 1999. But I've played a lot of niche Magic formats. If I was to have any MTG people in the chat, like pre-modern, old school, and I definitely find this Comfy's ability. Comfy.
Okay. Promote free retreat view, right?
Play Comfy.
Busted.
And then we're going to go ahead and Marshadow.
Okay. Marshadow is a little sad because we did have your favorite card, Ball Guy, so we were getting set up quite well. But that's what you get when you get Marshadowed here.
Psychic Boys.
Your deck is definitely the best at Marshadowing.
Just like what I just did, like the fact that I'm going to be able to Comfy, so I'm going to go up to 5.
Yeah. Your deck is, again, like you said, a lot of fluff, so you're just digging for answers a lot of times. We, on the other hand, we have to be a little bit more precise, I think, a little bit more setup-oriented. We'll draw our 4 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let loose Marshadow, having its way with us today.
I'm going to go ahead and Quick Ball, ditching Skyla.
Okay, discarding Skyla. All right, and you got 2 in the lost zone? We missing one?
One. We're getting ready to lost zone.
Oh, you're gonna Comfy again. Okay, you haven't done that yet. Yeah, first turn, 2 cards in the lost zone, full board. You got what? 2 cards about to go up to 3 cards in hand. Very good turn.
Throw this Rescue Stretcher in the lost zone, and we're gonna throw some energy on Sableye.
All right,
and pass.
We will draw. All right, you have 2 cards in hand. We have an In and a Marnie. So let's do some things. We're gonna drop Inkay here. I don't think we can get Giratina out of the active this turn. We might have to use Giratina to kind of push this game to a certain spot. So let's put a Horror Energy there, and then between In and Marnie, you're just going to see so many more cards than me at this point that I think I'm going to have to In instead of Marnie just so I get to see the extra card. Puts us both at 6 instead of you at 4, but it just feels like the right play in the moment. I've got to play catch up. So, obviously, we're getting you closer to Kohler's experiment. If it's in your deck,
sure it's in there.
No, we're hoping it's in the prizes. I guess the fact that maybe you ditch Skyla is a sign to us that it's in the deck. You definitely want to use Skyla in that moment to get it. So again, maybe we're helping and progressing you, but we got to do it. So going to 6, both of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can start mispronouncing cards. I'm bad at this.
4.
Oh dang! We found the play that we needed to do that too, which is sad. So let's bench Meleota, and then we'll pass to you.
We're gonna
Comfy.
You two.
Okay.
Then we're gonna play Random Receiver.
All right. Random Receiver is flip until you find a supporter. Put it into your hand. You found the one you needed. Kohler's experiment. This is going to be a very tough game for us to win.
This is out of control, man. This is out of control.
We like to play from behind, but this will definitely be a difficult things to do.
I mean, that's true. Like, if there's any deck that can do it,
yeah.
Like your deck is good at coming up from the rear.
I think you're short of this turn from doing it still, so I feel pretty comfortable.
So we're gonna shove it and throw an energy on there.
Okay. And Banette is in the discard bin, and we know that your Rescue Stretcher. Yeah. We know Rescue Stretcher's gone at least, so we're trying to play percentages.
Yeah. And yeah, we'll
bleh. So there goes Horror Energy. Now, discard a special energy attached. If Subject is in chat, we might need you here because this does 2 damage to the active if it's damaged. So I think
Blood doesn't do any damage.
Oh, it doesn't do any damage. Okay, cool. Then we don't need a judge. All right, I will draw. All right, energy in milliliter.
You're doing a good job.
Thanks. I didn't search my deck earlier. I haven't had a chance to search my deck yet, so there's a chance that this Clavel just ends up being worthless. How many cards do you have in hand?
I've got 7.
So let's escape rope here.
Okay.
Or escape rope.
Is that wrong or is it just different?
Hey, I'm a Spanish teacher.
Okay.
And escape is escape in Spanish. All right, so we're going to promote Mi Lealtad, and then we're going to Marnie.
Okay.
Get rid of some of that card advantage that you have gained. There's Marnier going to the discard. Cards on the bottom, and we will draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Let's use a level ball here. And I don't know how close you are to things, but I think we have to get routes this turn. I think we just can never win if we don't have routes. Routes still denies you with 70 HP here, still denies you the double prize turn.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's acceptable to do. It's obviously routes is going to die if you're going to try to murder someone. We could have evolved into Inke or Malamar this turn, but that's not the way. So we're going to play Routsi. Routsi. And then is there anything else that I want to do this turn? I don't think so. So we're going to Sopraniwave, and that is roll 3 dice.
Okay.
For each head, it's going to do 10 damage.
Okay.
To all of your things.
To all of my things?
Yeah, so 10 times the number of heads here. So it's going to be a triple head, so 30 to everything. And earlier I said you might, or your bench barrier might have been bad. Well, against this one Pokemon, it would have been good. We were also supposed to just go ahead and Field Blower, boom and boom.
Yeah.
That's the appropriate thing. We'll go to my second main and we'll do that. All right.
So the active gets it too?
Oh yeah, everything. Is Mr. Mime bad?
Lies.
Hey, whoa. It's only bad against this one. Everything else is damage counter.
Sure. Alright. We will go ahead and play a switch.
Okay. Why you already have so many more cards in your hand, it feels like.
We out here. I'm gonna Ordinary Rod.
Mm-hmm.
Just throw Bandit back in there.
Okay, back in the deck. And the great thing here is at least the energy goes to the discard bin.
Alright. We got a long way to go.
Yeah.
Throw special energy on Comfy.
Cool. Is that horror or mystery?
That is mystery.
Alright, mystery reduces retreat cost.
Yeah, and we're gonna Marnie.
Okay. It's the battle of the hand disruption. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4 for us over here.
And we'll gather some flowers.
Okay.
That's frustrating. He's frustrated, chat.
Oh yes, we're doing it. This is one thing, I guess, when we've played our game previously, we never kind of got to this point. All of your Pokemon are kind of squishy too.
Oh, they're squishy boys.
So the fact that, another good roll here would be good for me.
Could be the end.
Yeah.
Could be the end. We're just going to have to try and get lucky.
Okay. Mysterious Treasure there. Okay. That's definitely a card that would have gotten you. Banette.
I'm going to discard Lost. With Lost Blender, we're going to throw out this Psychic Energy and this Mimikyu.
Okay. It's going to take you up to 7 cards. Is it 7 or 8?
8.
Don't discard 2. So 2 cards there.
Help! How many could I lose? A lot.
Just 2, I think, at most, right? We had to
2.
Because we can only do max 30.
3.
Oh, 3. Okay.
Yeah, we could lose 3.
We'd have to roll triple heads twice, though. I don't know what the percentages are to roll triple heads, triple heads 2 times in a row.
I want to believe. Go.
All right, that's the best thing that could happen right there. All right. Oh, now we kind of wish that Training Court was out. Well, we need to draw, and we need to draw something good. This Lucamine is not good enough for us, I don't think. And we have ways to getting it back, so I'm okay discarding it. So I want to Ultra Ball. I'm going to ditch Lucamine, and I'm going to ditch an Energy. And let's go and find something with our Ultra Ball. Again, now the Energy's in the yard, we do have Malamar as a potential option. Kirlia sounds great. We could just also get Marshadow and continue to draw cards. But I think Kirlia is just going to be our best option here. And I have a supporter in hand. I just don't think I want to play it. But playing it is probably better than playing the 60 HP Pokemon down. Although this 60 HP Pokemon, if it doesn't die, could be very good. But I think we might be beyond to the point of needing a 60 HP Pokemon on my bench. It's not Azelf at this point. So I'm going to discard Miss Drevis to Kirlia's Refinement ability, and we'll draw 2. Okay. That's not super terrible. Let's use a Gladion here. Look through our prizes and see what we have. And let's grab, I think this card is our best bet. Okay. So let's put Gladion back into our prizes. And then let's hope we get super lucky here. Let's Soprano Wave.
This could be it, guys. This could be it.
We are getting 0 heads. There we go. It evens out.
That seems fair.
All right. All you. The triple heads and the no heads. So fair and just.
I really shouldn't have thrown that mysterious
treasure away.
This is bad. This is real bad.
Okay.
Alright, it's comfy.
You only need 2 more cards. There are no tools, which is nice for us since you can't lost vacuum something. Okay, up to 9. Energy count.
Very struggly bus that we're on.
Mm-hmm. We believe in your struggle bus.
Glad you do. You did not play energy last turn.
We did not. No, that is correct. We do have 1 energy in our discard pile.
Mm-hmm. Let's escape rope.
Escape rope. We're going to go into Giratina here.
Smells like goose.
Maybe. Or we have an attack. I think your only hand disruption cards are Marshadow and Marnie, and I think you played both of those.
Mm-hmm.
And Scoop Up Net has also been used on the first turn to double up. So,
go ahead.
All right, we'll draw. So our play is this: we're gonna Scoop Up Net Giratina, and then now we can discard Giratina to routes to draw 2 cards.
Oh, this hurts.
That's pretty good too. I don't want to give you that though currently, and we drew a pretty impactful card. So let's Arvin here as well. So Arvin is going to get us a card, an item, and a tool. I don't know if we want to play the tool though, so we might just get it and put it in hand. So I think that tool is going to be Floatstone, and I think the card that I want to get is going to be Mysterious Treasure. So I'm going to Mysterious Treasure away a Raihan. Okay. And let's go and get Malamar. And then I want to Nest Ball. And let's go and get Azelf. Then, so that's been used. Let's accelerate energy from Malamar onto Azelf here. Let's retreat Meloetta, discarding an energy to the bench. And then now we can knock out some...
Everything's up, man.
So let's put down Giratina.
Yep.
And Giratina, once during our turn, we can put it onto our bench. We can put 1 damage counter on 2 Pokemon. So we're going to go here and here.
Yep.
And then we're going to use Shining Eyes, which is going to put 2 onto everything that already has a damage counter. And we'll take a triple knockout here. These 3 cards. All right, pretty good turn for us.
Hang on, boys.
I mean, you get to Lost Zone this turn.
Get to Lost Zone this turn. Get to Lost Zone this turn. And get to turn. Draw. We're going to go ahead and be a Seeker.
Okay. Just going to maybe lessen my hand a bit. Maybe it's Color's Experiment to draw you what you need.
Yeah.
All right, we're kind of happy to see Color's Experiment here over something like a Marnie. Of course, Recovery card, Marshadow, might also be a good bet for you down the road.
Just cards.
At this point, yes, just cards.
Ultra Ball and Energy Retrieval.
Cool. You've got the appropriate number. Let's just stick this on there.
Maxed out. Treat.
All right.
Sableye.
Who you got, my friend? Or is there more?
I haven't comfied yet, have I?
You have not, no.
We're going to do that first.
Now, you did retreat, though, Marshadow.
Yeah.
So this is your retreat for turn.
We might just be in a bad spot.
Okay. Another Azelf attack takes 2 knockouts.
Yeah, let's go ahead and comfy.
Okay.
And a little trekking shoes.
All right.
Discard.
Okay.
And we'll play Fog Crystal.
Fog Crystal gets you an energy. Or a Pokemon.
We just have stage juice.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Wow, this feels like a pretty comprehensive win. No, obviously you've struggled a bit, but I've been very impressed. Obviously the triple heads.
Triple heads was good.
Triple heads and the triple tails, so
yeah,
it evened out.
Yeah.
All right, who are you killing?
I think we have to kill. I mean, Azelf has to get right. Because he can do 2 to everything.
2 to everything that has damage counters on it. Yep.
So we'll do 5 to Azelf.
7 kills him.
Or 7 to Azelf.
Yep.
And let's go ahead and put 5 on Malamar.
All right, 5 on Malamar. We will promote Malamar. Draw for turn. Let's rescue Stretcher Azelf. Let's play Azelf. We are going to discard Clavel to Kirlia. And let's draw 2. How many cards do you have in hand?
We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards.
Okay. So let's put Mystery Energy onto Giratina. Let's use Malamar's ability. And let's attach an energy to Azelf there. Floatstone. Retreat. And then we are going to Shining Eyes for 2 more KOs. Now we just need 1. That makes Meleota like a potential threat here. Yeah, I've never beaten Masa in this way before. Can we go back? I think I said underrated deck earlier. Appropriately rated.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's a fine deck. It's a fine deck played by fine people.
It is so good. So bad.
Hey, the deck is good. Devo-Noir is good.
I like what you're doing.
Let's give my deck credit here. I've worked a lot on this deck too. Shout out to Watto for all the help. The Dusk Buddies originator there. Been asking him for some ideas. All right, cool. I assumed that was coming. Little did you know that we also have a Lux Cape in our hands somewhere.
What am I supposed to do with that knowledge?
Die, Teddy.
You just
die.
I was just bragging.
You're going to die. Well, I think that's kind of what's changed about this format is you have to kind of stagger your tools. Before it was like blah. Now it's stagger. You know, everyone's playing Field Blower. Everyone's got it. Did you get your field? What's it called? Your YouTube board back to your hand earlier?
Yeah.
Too? Okay.
Throw this Mew down.
I don't think that Mew's any good.
And throw this Comfy down.
Okay.
This is obviously gonna make a big difference.
Yeah.
And we're just very dead.
Well, you get to do 4. You can take 2 KOs.
We
here.
get 2 prizes. I'm probably supposed to do this.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I don't know if it does.
Mm-hmm.
And RAR.
Cool. What you doing?
We'll do 7, 3,
4, right?
Yeah, whatever kills it. Yeah, 7, 4, and let's do 1 and 1.
Unless my math is wrong, you only get 1 more. All right. 11, 7, 4, and then you'll need 1.
Plus 5. Carry the 3.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is it Meleota or Giratina?
Let's put 1 on Meleota.
Cool. All right. So I need this to flip a heads. And this has an energy. So I need to find an energy either way. And you've killed this. So promoting here, does it really matter? I think Giratina is the more sure thing.
Okay.
So I'm going to go into Giratina here. Because we have Dimension Valley in our hand. And that's Tulip. So Tulip just wins us the game, right?
Yeah.
Tulip is energy into Dimension Valley for the attack. We'll take our last prize.
That was a good game.
That was a good game. Psychic Devo-Noir showing off its stuff.